Are you fed up with the same old VR workouts and ready to change things up? Finding true variety can be a challenge, which is why I've spent hours sifting through countless games that are not just a blast to play, but also pack a punch in your fitness routine. So in this video, I'm going to show you why Bounce Arcade is more than just entertainment and give you 7 reasons why this brand new game should be a part of your VR workout routine. Thanks to Valon Studios, the sponsor of this video, you get to teleport yourself back in time to a neon-lit room where your perfectly timed response sets the flippers off, and you can feel your heart pounding and your palms getting sweaty as your score keeps climbing, getting you closer and closer to the top of the leaderboard. But what if you could harness that intensity and get a full body workout? Bounce Arcade is a VR pinball game where you're not just a player, you are also the most important mechanic in the game. Use your paddles to attract and guide the balls, unlocking exciting challenges and minigames to increase your score and push you up the leaderboard, using your entire body to move side to side and reach up high. The first reason to get Bounce Arcade is that it is an incredibly fun game. Because the traditional pinball flippers are being exchanged for paddles that are attached to your hands and not the size of the drain, you need to move your whole body to keep the game going. Swinging your arms as you hit the ball gives an extra speed boost, keeping the intensity level up. The second reason to include Bounce Arcade in your VR workouts is the variety and challenges within the game itself. Not only does the game come with 4 different pinball arenas with 4 different difficulty levels, but each arena also has its own set of achievements and challenges to complete. Each arena has 8 different challenges to unlock and achievements to earn, such as preventing dynamite from hitting the ground, farming Arcadium in space, firing your cannons, and trapping ghosts. Which means there's a lot to master and explore. But if there's so much to learn, how intense of a workout can this really be? As with traditional pinball, the aim of the game is to collect as many points as possible while preventing the ball from falling through the drain. In Bounce Arcade, the drain is the space that you stand in, and I think of this as my home base. The ball can bounce off of the side or the poles within your home, but not the back wall. The size of your home is, I think, approximately 2 by 2 meters or 6 by 6 feet, which means that ideally this is the size of your play space. But if you don't have that much space, don't worry, you can still play the game in a smaller space, but it will affect the intensity of your workout. The paddles in Bounce Arcade change size depending on how far out you reach them. So if you keep them close to your body, they become more like shields. This means that you can play the game by either standing almost still and swinging your arms, or you can shuffle from side to side and actively jump and reach for the balls for quicker gameplay and a more intense workout. This is the third reason I recommend adding Bounce Arcade to your VR workout routine. Depending on how you play, you can adjust the intensity to match your fitness level. You can be more proactive and swing faster and harder when you're feeling energetic, or you can slow down and use the shield mode if you need a bit of a breather. When I first started playing Bounce Arcade, it took me about 30 minutes to figure out the mechanics and objectives in the first arena. But even during that time, my heart rate stayed pretty consistent around 140 beats per minute, which is an excellent intensity if I want to improve my cardiovascular fitness. I've covered different heart zones in previous videos and several times in my weekly newsletters. But if you're wondering what intensity you should be exercising at for different benefits, such as burning more fat or improving your energy levels, then let me know in the comments. I'll give you a quick breakdown. Bounce Arcade is a perfect example of how something designed as a game can still provide fitness benefits. But since it's a game, the most important question is, how do you win? Bounce Arcade comes with 4 different levels, each with its unique challenges, achievements, and leaderboard. You are given 3 balls to score as many points as possible, and the most effective way to do this is by unlocking and completing the many different minigames. The game takes advantage of the unique opportunities that VR offer by adding the attract and guide features, which helps speed up the game and keeps you sweating. Instead of standing still and waiting for the ball to return to your home base, you can charge your paddle and activate attract mode, which lets you quickly bring the ball back to you. Combine the attract mode with the ability to guide and bend the ball in different directions, and you create a quick gameplay experience, making it super fun to chase the leaderboards and set speed records. This fun semi-competitive feature is the fourth reason I recommend Bounce Arcade. As I just got a notification on my Horizon app that my friend Viva Hawaii has beat my score in Monster Manor, which means I need to get back in there and reclaim my #1 spot.
Okay, I need to get like 1,000,000 points. Coming for you, Joy and Viva.
My longest round in Bounce Arcade so far was in Pirate Plunder, and it took me roughly 18 minutes, which only got me 5 achievements and a silver medal.
High score.
The fifth reason I recommend working out in Bounce Arcade is the potential to keep moving for an extended period of time without having to take breaks. That means that you can keep your heart rate stable and maximize the quality of your workout. But keep in mind that even if you're improving your game scores, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are getting fitter or that you worked harder. Since Bounce Arcade is first and foremost a game, it is easy to get carried away and forget about the intensity of exercise. So if you're using Bounce Arcade to help burn some extra calories while having a good time, I recommend setting up Quest Move. This is a free app that comes with every Quest headset, and it tracks the movements and intensity of any game you play. Even better is using a heart rate monitor and a journal to track what you're doing so that you have something to reference back to if you're not hitting your goals. The sixth reason I recommend playing Bounce Arcade is that it's not just fun and motivating to play, it can also increase your energy levels, help you burn calories, and even improve your coordination and reflexes. It's no secret that some VR games are super intense and make you question your life choices after about 15 minutes of play.
Insane.
While others are perfectly suited for a relaxing evening on the couch. So where does Bounce Arcade fall? While these games make you move around and raise your heart rate, it isn't intense enough to make you hit the pause button gasping for air, which I think is a strength. This game can be played for a long time, possibly even hours, and can easily be added to any routine you currently have. If you're someone who's starting to realize that virtual reality games can have more benefits than just being fun, then this is a game to explore while being active in VR. And if you already have a fitness routine, then Bounce Arcade can be a great addition to what you're already doing, helping you burn some extra calories while also improving your health and fitness levels. The seventh reason I'm adding Bounce Arcade to my VR workouts is that this is something I can add in addition to my current setup, as the intensity level keeps me in cardio level zone 2, which is not only the most effective level for burning fat, but it's also an intensity level I can keep for longer periods of time without adding extra stress on my body and needing long recovery time. Bounce Arcade is available on Meta Quest for you at $19.99, and I have included a discount link in the description below this video. I have spent hours swifting through VR games, looking for the perfect combination of fun and fitness benefits. And Bounce Arcade is not the only game that delivers on those criteria. So check out this video next for another recommendation of a VR game that will get you fit.
Nice!
High score.
I did it!